The last round. In the dead of the night, the clock's needle struck 3 a.m. The time was ticking as usual, but each second felt like a lifetime. Amid the long night, there is a hospital, active with different noises, beeping of machines and cries of pain and discomfort from patients. However, among the familiar sounds, one cry pierced the darkness, a cry so raw, so desperate, it stood apart from all others in the hospital, maybe even in the entire city. That harrowing cry is coming from R.G. Carr Medical College and Hospital. What is the source of this eccentric cry? You might wonder. This is coming from a vacant seminar hall of the chest medicine department. Inside of the hall lies a girl in dire and disturbing condition, her body surrounded in a pool of her own blood. Her body tells the story of what she endured. It is a silent witness of unspeakable violence and rape. Now she is breathing her last breath. People say our whole life flashes before we die. What might have come in the flashes of last breath of this unfortunate girl? Blurry pictures of a girl handing the hands of a man come into sight. The girl is happily walking with her father. They reach a small tailor shop. This is the shop where her father works. She tagged along with her father because she wants her father to buy the toy doctor set that just came in the market. The scene shifts. Now a girl is talking with her father. The girl is the same, but now she seems taller and mature. She asks, "Papa, it's a good thing to become a doctor and help others. What do you think?" Her father thinks for a second before looking at her and replies, "Okay, do it. We will help you." The girl looks overjoyed and continues with her homework. The memory fades. Another image flashes, this time a young lady in her 20s. She's wearing a white apron, her lips can't hide her joy. The reason is she passed an MBBS and earned the title of doctor. Her lifelong dream is finally true. She laughs and cries the tears of joy. Her father and mother are equally happy for her. Outside the house, a new and shiny door plate with the prefix doctor written on it. Suddenly, dogs howl in the distance and bring us back to the seminar hall. The joyous memories are ripped apart, and we're back in the cold, empty seminar hall. The body lying on the wooden floor is still warm. The culprits have left the scene. But the body seems to want to tell more of what happened at that godforsaken hour. Swiftly, the scene blurred. However, this time it isn't so warm and comforting anymore. The date is 8th of August, and it is already late at night. The girl looks the same, but her expression looks concerning. She looks at time and exclaims, "Oh, it's already so late. I need to call my parents, otherwise they would worry whole night." She was in between her 36 hours-long shift at the hospital. Generally, at breaks between her rounds, she used to separate her time for family. After talking with family, she goes to the canteen. She eats her meal with some juniors. One of the juniors raises their eyebrows and asks, "Are you feeling well? You seem very tired. Why don't you take a rest at the empty seminar hall?" She is actually grateful for their concern and accepts their proposal, knowing that she would have no other place in the hospital wards to give her body some rest. But who was to know that the welcoming and peaceful seminar hall of usual days will be the most unsafe and terrorizing place for someone? The girl, unaware of what's to come, enters the hall carefreely. She chooses a bench and lies down. Before she knows it, she drifts into the slumber of that lightless night. Why wouldn't she instantly fall asleep? She was within the comforting walls of a hospital, but the night has other plans, very ominous plans. More than 3 figures approach the hallway of the 3rd floor. The curtain of night keeps their identity hidden. They start walking towards the seminar hall. No one is in sight to stop them from reaching the door of the seminar hall. They each take heavy steps towards the door. They seem to be intoxicated by alcohol and who knows what substances. They reach the door very quickly for someone who are unable to hold their body straight. Bang! One of the figures kicks the door open. The girl sleeping in the hall wakes up because of the sudden burst. She quickly grabs her glasses to see what is going on. Before she could recollect herself, a huge, scary-looking figure surrounds her. She nervously asks,
"Who are you?"
They were not interested in talking. They started coming towards her. Let's stop and think. You are drained from work, and you just got to nap for a few minutes. You are at the lap of sleep goddess, 1 second, and another second. A loud bang wakes you up. What will be your reaction? She felt like she is just having a nightmare, and it will all go away when she wakes up. One of the figures starts grabbing her. She tries to push him away and wants to run out of there immediately, but she is no match for them because she is still in shock. Her action agitates the man. He slams her head to the wall. Her glasses shatter in the struggle, piercing her eyes, adding excruciating pain to her terror. To keep her from screaming, others also join and block her nose and mouth. The offenders start to become more violent. They begin to maul her as if she is some deer, and they are the pride of lions. The meek girl couldn't do anything but helplessly endured all that. Their mauling left the girl with nail marks and scratches. But the offender's abuse doesn't stop at that. The perpetrators begin acting on their animalistic behavior. Their lust reaches a new height. The height of their lust is unknown to the girl and even themselves. They violently tear her clothes. She is still unable to move. Then it starts. They enjoy forcefully robbing her of her dignity in the very place that saves lives. After fulfilling their desire, they strangle her while covering her airways to suffocate her with murderous intents. It is ironic in itself that a hospital where doctors are respected and treated like God became a tormenting place for a doctor. Her body lies still after the perpetrators left. The body, once full with confidence and hope, lies with emptiness, becoming a hollow shell. With the passing of night, the body begins losing warmth. It is filled with coldness, as if it is very angry at the world for this fate. In the morning of the same day at 9:30 a.m., she wishes that she just wakes up from this hellish dream and go on her rounds again. But why won't my body move, she wonders. The door opens, scream fills within the hall. She realizes that it was not a dream. She can never talk to her parents anymore. She can't laugh with her juniors. She can never wear a stethoscope and go on rounds anymore. She is just a piece of memory in people's minds and a part of news that people will read with disgust for the damned criminals and forget the very next day. But what about her? This video is a call for action to fight against women violence and murder. This tragic tale is not just a tale of a young doctor's murder. It's a harsh criticism of a society that failed to protect its own, a society where even the healers are not safe from harm. If this forbidden tale moved you, share this video to spread awareness. Let's work together to create a safer environment for a future where no one has to suffer like the girl. Thank you for watching, and take care.